Hello. Come in. You wouldn't believe how busy we've been.
I can imagine. 20's our new number, right? Yeah, 20's definitely our new number. I'm pretty sure this is where I got my backpack, so there shouldn't be a backpack here. Yeah. More lockpicks. And I like lockpicks.
Come see me again.
Mostly because I have money.
Greetings.
You.
What do you need?
I need you to repair all of my stuff.
So long.
Now we're gonna pop up, talk to this dude about his daggers, and kind of go from there. Except these long load times. It's only the main area, so as long as you're in the DLC areas, it's not so bad. I'm hoping on the other continent it's gonna be better, because I'm pretty sure there's a load between the two, and it's definitely smaller. So much like the DLC area, it should be a faster load when you're going out into the main area.
It's done? I don't know how I feel. It's like the end of a long nightmare. How can I ever thank you? I took up a collection around the mission. I lied and said it was for charity, but you understand. The others can never know. Thank you. See you soon.
What am I going to do with your key? Does your key do anything?
It's good to see you again, but see you soon.
He gave me a key, but then he didn't say anything about it. I'm curious if that key opens a chest or something. It's usually what they're for in a mission like that is they give you a key to their chest nearby. Maybe it's just in the bunkhouse. That makes sense. At least they have a bunkhouse for the 4 or 5 people they have here. They might even have a bed for everyone instead of one bed for 4 guys. Just seems odd. Maybe they sleep in shifts. Maybe they don't sleep at all. I mean, I can sell this stuff now that I have a... Oh, she's in. I didn't think they'd actually let her in. Can I talk to her?
Thank Mitharu you are here.
Can you tell me about Father Dinwell?
Without the father, I would not have a place at the mission. He took it on faith that Mitharu has a larger plan for us. For me.
Took it on faith or the fact that you had the book I stole for you? What about the mission here?
It is my home. Once Father Dinwell relented, the brothers had no choice but to accept me into their family. It takes time to change the world.
True. Well, I'm happy you got in. That's kind of cool. I didn't know she actually, like, ever appeared inside the mission after you gave her the book. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I gotta assume it was like this trunk was his.
Welcome back.
That's my only real thought there. But I picked that lock forever ago. When I first got inside, once you could first get into the mission, I think I picked that lock, to be honest. Unless it's in here, but I doubt it. We'll look though. Just to say we checked. Yeah, Doc Delph's chest. Okay, cool. Cool points for lockpicking, but nothing worth taking. Since there's no one around, I'm gonna jack this stuff so I'm gonna go sell it to my fence. Weird. Still supposed to bring a book back to that guy. But it probably can't be a stolen book. I wonder if that's what the Chronicles are for. I wonder if you can give the Chronicles back to that nut job down in the sewers. That would be intriguing, to say the least. Because you wanted something with drama and story and hype and something written. That dude was a pain to get to, though.
Always open for business when the road is your marketplace. Are you looking to buy items or sell them?
I love my fence.
If you need another trade, then
Okay, now we're gonna go... Yeah, I guess turn those beads. Turn the beads, double back to the other side on one of the fast travel points, finish that side, come back into Titan Hill, and go ahead and close out a bunch of quests there. Pick up a bunch of quests, I'm sure.
So Brother Fallon is dead upon the road, and with Mitharu now. Thank you for returning his beads. You should know, we have a tradition. Rather than bury prayer beads, they are passed on to some other believer. Tell me, do you adhere to Mitharu's creed?
What is Mitharu's creed?
To honor and uphold the forces of order and good. Our religious mission is to see chaos and suffering laid low beneath Mitharu's hammer.
You'll just take my word for it?
You have acted well and honorably thus far. It would be wrong of me to distrust you now.
No, but I support the creed.
Mitharu is not a jealous power. You are still a child of order if you do good. Keep the beads and do as I tell you. At each mission, Odwig's, Edric's, and our own, there is a special shrine to Mitharu. Go you and pray at each one, and the power of Mitharu will grant your beads great and greater strength.
What do I do with the
Pray
beads?
at the shrines of St. Edric's, St. Odwig's, and before this very mission. At each one you pray, the beads will be improved.
Okay. What do you think of your dead bro?
We mourn our brother's loss, and yet in our sorrow we acknowledge that death is part of life's pattern.
It's not wrong there. We know about St. Edric's.
A lovely mission far to the south in the depths of the Shee. It's been many years since I've been there, I'm afraid.
We know about the site.
The heart of the Feyland, some say. Fey magic is certainly at its thickest there.
It's weird you don't really see Mitharu missions anywhere else.
Mitharu watch and guide you always.
I might actually go ahead and do this 'cause I feel like these are actually pretty powerful when you level them up. Yeah, Star Camp's like right there. Or not. Oh no, Star Camp's right here on this map. Okay. I forgot I won't show you the other areas. All the cool deets in all the other areas. Yeah, that's what I've been telling you guys all along. Sprites gain additional abilities in the presence of a champion. Watch out for mixed groups of sprite champions. So always take out sprite champions first. Sprites get weaker. Weak sprites are always my preference. I don't know what these... Oh, damage versus Niscaro? Probably start with 5, I'm guessing. Okay. Medicine satchels. We're gonna go to the start camp and jump out near the shop. Is the right exit for that side. Don't ever waste your time with lockpicking skill. You can pick super hard locks at the very beginning of the game with just a little bit of skill.
Hello, hello.
And I mean, like, a very minor bit of skill. Yeah, it's literally like right there. Okay. See, look, I told you, he's on both sides. Same dude. That's weird. I know I opened that chest. So chests in this game have to respawn. Hi guys. It's a dada. It's a Tobias. And a mama. That's much more important than a dada.
Oh, the dada.
That's much more important than a dada. Come here, little man. Whoosh. Ah. Say hi, chat. Say hi, people. Psst, psst. Say hi, people. Can you say hi to the camera? Say hi. Say hi. I know you like all the stuff. All the pretty screens and the pretty lights everywhere. I know it's so distracting. But it's time for someone's bedtime. I love you, little man. You get some good sleepies from Mama, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. When I get back from the office. Dun dun dun. Wait. Bye, little man. Hey, baby. When you come back, you want to bring me a Gatorade? Because you love me? You can take a shower. Yeah. Or just shut the door. Yeah. Thank you, baby. Bye-bye.
Mitharu keep you.
Welcome, friend. Oh, how I pray my ears deceive me then. So it is true. The doubt in the back of my mind that was clawing its way forward is now here upon me. Thank you. Now I won't have to wonder any longer. Go in peace, child, and leave me to my prayers.
And that was a random mission that I picked up when I picked up a book for this guy. So I'm guessing the guy that he gave it to is dead. So that sucks.
From what I hear, it may be home to some of the best thieves around. I'm probably not the most worldly man, but I know enough to be on alert when I pass their camp.
We're gonna come back
Good day.
and deal with all these guys, but I do want to know. It says I have a couple quest markers here. Let's look at the quest markers. But we'll talk to all these guys when we come back through this area. Let's be upstairs. Oh, it is. Quests. Oh, okay. So this was about the lore stones. Not the lore stones, echo stones. And this was the alchemist that helped them. We were supposed to find him. And he's dead. That sucks. Poor dude. 15% resistance scar. Yeah, no thanks. Poor guy's just dead. Tuesday, we broke through this morning. It was a grand adventure. I led the way, dangling from a series of cords and timbers, a puppet on a string. Exciting. I must confess that such breathtaking risks are not the usual labors of a mission father. Of course, what is but prayer? I would do it again in an instant. Exciting. The old well was in better condition I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be condition than we anticipated. Brother Wolf and I were able to penetrate the collapsed stone within several hours of digging and soon reached the lake beneath. Water levels were low, likely because of the endless heat we've been experiencing in Hexie this spring. Not a day passes that I don't pray for the health of my Sky Blossom and Kosh. May the authority protect them from the oppressive blaze. As we repaired the pulley lines and removed debris, the oddest thing happened. Beneath the earth, far in the depths of the well, Wolf made an interesting discovery. It was a crystal. I've seen a great many gems and stones, but I've never seen anything like this in all of my days. It's quite obvious to me that the crystal possesses magical properties, for its surface moves with a rippling aura, like light wavering over the water, but that is all I can gather without performing more experiments. My next few days will be spent in close observation. That's kind of cool. Does that mean I can get into a well around here? Ooh. And you can... Bookshelf. Now I have a desk key, but not a desk to use it on. I'm assuming you use it on the desk below. Maybe it's a random key. No, I'm gonna go down here first. It's definitely where everyone thinks it's everyone sleeps, I guess. Again, another mission with more than one bed. Who'd have thunk? Another desk key. Do like how none of this is stealing. Thursday, the strange crystal sits atop my desk. I cannot take my eyes from it. It is not out of adoration or even fascination, but out of a tense, foreboding dread that never escapes me. Not even as I lay in my bunk at night, hoping that I have not doomed my young charges by bringing this cursed thing up from the underground. Perhaps the most troubling development is how the crystal affects young Brother Wolf. This person sitting across the chamber from me is no longer my bright, friendly apprentice, but a heavy-eyed fanatic. The strange lure of the crystal has touched him on some spiritual level. He has not been to chapel in days, he has not bathed or eaten. He does not respond to his name, and when does take notice of the others around him, he does so with a gruff sneer. I grieve for him as one mourns the deceased. All day long he stares at the crystal, or plays to it with his whistle, making the swirling red surface flash. My prayers do nothing. All of my research, all of my training, none of it has provided the answers I seek. What is this strange substance, and from what does it derive its magic? What created it, and how did it come to be beneath our mission? Better yet, how can I dispose of it without hurting my dear friend? So many questions, but no answers come. Perhaps tomorrow Mithara will provide. He has yet to disappoint me. In line with the key. Storage case. And Saturday. A strange maiden arrived today from beyond the side. The shade. They call it the shade, but okay, shade. She had come about the crystal. I knew at once who she was, despite who she claimed to be. Hollum has filled my head with enough fey tales for me to recognize the Maid of Windermere. If only I could have frozen the faces of my young charges as they watched this enchanted creature walk among them. Poor fools, they did not comprehend the danger they faced. The maid is no mere woman, but a powerful magician who could kill any of us with the flick of her smallest finger. I lied to her about the crystal. I had no choice. She must believe that I'm either too smart to surrender the crystal or too stupid to have discovered it in the first place. But make no mistake, she will return, and when she does, there will be no trace of what has transpired here. I must dispose of the cursed thing as soon as possible. Where shall I do it? I beg you, Mitharo, please give me with the guidance to protect my sons and do the right thing. How much you want to bet? Wolf gave it to her. And that's what gives her, currently, I bet you it's Prismere. It was probably a Prismere crystal, and that's what's giving her the power to wreck over the entire kingdom for the Fae. Because Prismere is what the Winter Court used to become the Tuatha. The same crystal I use in my weapons currently. That's neither here nor there. Neither here nor there.
Come, rest a spell.
But first... Yeah, see, it's gonna be that well up there, I'm thinking. Who wants to bet there's a book in here that I need? Skull, bones, and a pal. I don't know what that is. Oh, steal the items. Okay, okay. So this is for that one chick.
Welcome.
A lot of good stuff in here.
Father Eter has been locked in his quarters all day now. I wonder what he's working on.
What time is it? 11:36 a.m. If it was later in the day, I would totally like wait till I go to sleep and then loot that chest and get that item. But that's the traveler traveler faction quests. That's one of the items I could steal. Steal 3? Like one's here, one's Dyden Hill, one's somewhere else I haven't been to yet.
I hope you find your step.
Welcome to St. Edric's. You're here to meet with Father Eter, yes? The Father's always playing host to interesting individuals such as yourself. His quarters are on the second floor of the mission bunkhouse. Most of his days are spent inside working on his research. I don't understand a word of it.
He was murdered.
No, I knew that they were arguing, but I never imagined that it would lead to murder. It's enough to make a man question his faith.
Who was arguing?
Father Rader and his apprentice brother Wolf. They were inseparable, like a true father and son. It was a shared love of alchemy that brought them together. But since their work repairing the village well, they've been acting tense, even hostile. Just this morning I saw Rader fetching water. But now he's gone. Mitharu save us all. You're free to search the bunkhouse. Please, if you can shed any light on this tragedy, we'll do all we can to assist you.
So who are you?
5 years in the swamps of Clyricon was enough to rid me of my lust for war. I was an impetuous youth, raised by the back of my father's right hand. But I found home here with the others. All we seek is a sliver of peace in this vast world.
Okay. What about the young Apprentice Wolf?
In another life, Wolf was a butcher in Galafor. He's a naive sort, and his gifts do not lie in prayer. But Father Rader believed that Wolf had been called.
It's probably an idiot. What do you know about the fact?
I know only what I've seen from this hill. The Fae are a wild race, inspired by the intimacy with the natural world. We at the mission marvel at this relationship. Occasionally Father Rader would play host to a visiting summer court Fae, but I know nothing of the meetings, except that many of the brothers frowned upon them.
We know about the Clyricon you were at.
I'll admit that the Eastern lands are beautiful in their own way. Like Dalentarth, the forests and swamps are ruled by Fae folk, but a far more sinister variety. Clyricon should be seen, but I advise that you wait until after the war passes before you pay your ship's passage.
What do you know about the mission well?
It dried up several months ago, so we sent several brothers down to try and find some deeper reserves. Father Rader had great interest in Mitharu's natural splendors. He volunteered to lead the project, with Wolf by his side, of course.
That's where they found the gem. What do you think of Mitharu?
The authority is the one true father to all humankind. It is by his grace and order that we are able to survive the trials of this world. He tests us in all that we do.
Should be fine. Ah. I think it's like Edric's mission.
Our goal, as set forth by St. Edric, is to find the order in nature, in every blade of grass and curling leaf. For these designs are the authority's most beguiling. This mission was established 20 years ago. The gardens and fauna pens were Father Rader's idea. He marveled at Mitharu's gifts, the magic in the world around us. Farewell.
Okay. So, I'm guessing we're going down the well. How big can the cave system in a well really be? Not very big. Unless that goes further than what I'm thinking. Which it does. See, I told you, I get distracted easily. Yeah, see, Trollhide armor's not even as good as what I have. So what I have is gotta be Dread Skill, I think.